Okay, go.
Okay, so I will start sharing my screen. So please let me know if you can see now. Okay, so this is our main page. So we can find here some different options that we can select. We can select the language. We can see our profile information. We can also, this is for the coach also, but we can upload a video of a game using this button. We have some different buttons that we can use. For example, from flag search. If we click in, we can check all the tournaments that we have around the world. In this case, for the USA, we can check and we can find all the tournaments that we cover for the USA's in this case. So we can check all the information about this tournament. So now I'm going to show you about team profile. I'm going to use Jacksonville. I think all 6 could be great. Okay, the MLS next is here. Okay, so this is a team profile where we can find the most important statistics. Something important about our platform is that the most of the numbers that you can see are clickable. So if you just want to see, for example, the corners of this season for this team, we just need to click this number and the playlist is going to appear over here with all the corners and the situations like this. Okay, so there are some different clips that we can find in attack, in defense. Again, if we just want to see some of these clips, we just need to click. We have the list of the players here. We can click and see the information about every single player. Over here, we have our matches tab. We have all the information about this team. If we pick the reason, we can check the details about every single match. Again, we can click the numbers and see the details, or we can, for example, click on this little pitch and we can check the match profile. So here we can check the lineups, the tactics, and all the information about every single match. So now I'm going to show you about our matches tab. Here we can find and we can start using our statistical tables. So for example, this is our main statistics table that we have available for you. But for example, we can customize or add a new table using the parameters that we are looking for, just using this button. For example, if we just want to add a new statistical table, we just need to click this plus button. And we have here all the parameters that we have for you. So if you just want to check, for example, the passes and the ball losses and recoveries, we just need to select those parameters and click OK. And we can find this new table over here. So we can name this table whatever we want. We can move this table up if we want. And we can download this information in a PDF or in an Excel if we want. So it's very useful. For players, we have the same option. So we can use the same tool. We can design a statistical table, but we can separate the information here player by player. For example, we can add again a new table. We can check, for example, challenges, click OK. And here we can find our new table with all the challenges won, and all of those statistics. So again, we can download this in a PDF or in an Excel and bring it with you. So for goalkeepers, we have a very similar tool that we can use, but with different parameters, some specific parameters for goalkeepers. So again, we can use statistical tables. Now I'm going to show you about our shortstop. Here we can find all the information about uh, the shots of this team. We can find that the black points are the shots on target. The black crosses are the shots wide, and the red points are the goals. So if we just want to see, for example, this goal, we just need to click this red point, and there's the goal. Pretty slow. Okay. So we can find again the zones. We can change the view from spots on field to spots in goal. So we can find where the ball was directed to in detail. We can select a specific player, for example, in this case, and we can select that. We can check the shots about every single player. So this is about our shortstop. We have another tool for set pieces. It's very similar. It can look a little messy, but we can find all the information about set pieces. So we can check if the cross from the left flank or the right flank. We can check if the ball comes in swing or out swing. So again, we can check the player, select the player. So we can, again, change the view from spots on field to destination spots, and we can change this view. We have the zones of destinations, so we can check where the most of our set pieces are directed to. In this case, we have that the most of the set pieces were directed to this zone. So we have our compare tool. Here we can compare some different teams, or we can compare the same team, but by different season. Just let me show you. In this case, we are using Jacksonville 06 MLS. We can select the same team, but we can change the season. So in this case, we're comparing the 2022 with the 2021. Oh, in this case, we don't have information about this team for this season, but if we have, we can compare, or we can add a different season, a different team, for example.
Hey, how you doing?
07.
No, I'm going to the bathroom. How's the trip?
I won't follow you there.
Doing all right?
There's an open mic. Yeah, it's very nice. Sorry. So we can compare different teams, like I'm showing you. We can add, for example, professional teams if we want. We can add Seattle United. We want Seattle Sanders, excuse me. And we can compare this information. We can, again, select the parameters here, just clicking this little tool. We can select the parameters that we want to compare. So we just need to select, click OK, and we have here our comparing table. We can also download this information in a PDF or in an Excel. And if we want to see the advantage, we can click this little button, and we can see a little star next to the team that has a better performance in that specific parameter. So here we have our episode search tool. Here we can find every single play in the pitch. So for example, we just want to check the ball possessions. We can just click here. There should be a lot of, yeah. We can change the view from the last 3 matches for the last 3, and they're gonna be less. We can, for example, look for a specific possession. If we want a possession less than 5 seconds, we can select this kind and keep going. Or for example, we can check the possession of a single player, in this case, Ryan Paul. And if we just want to see one of those plays, is very easy. We can just click and there's the position. Okay, so this is about our episode search. Now I'm gonna show you about player profile. In this case, we're gonna select, in this case, I think this player, Jason Soriano. So we can add the picture. If you send us the picture of the player, we can add the picture and should appear here. Here we can find some important information about this player with the passport, some of the most important statistics. We can find some similar players. We have, again, our matches tab here. So for the players, it's very similar. We can, again, create or modify our statistical tables. Is the same process. So here the information is going to be just for this player. We can use the shots tab for this player. We can find some skills. In this case, I think this player doesn't have a lot of matches played. That's the reason, because I can see many statistics. Maybe if we find another one, this one. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Okay, so we have most statistics here. We have our matches tab. We have the shots of this player. We have the skills that we recognize just analyzing the matches. We have the career information of this player. If we have the information of more seasons, we can include it here. And here is an interesting tool. We can find some similar players that our platform automatically identify just by the positions, the performance, and the statistics that the player have. So there are some different similar players, so we can compare. If we just want to check some information of some of these players, we can click and go in. So it's very useful. We can compare different players again, or we can compare the same player but by different seasons, like I show you for teams, is the same use. And again, we have our episode search tab that is pretty the same that I show you. This is the most important about statistical tables, our tools. Now I'm going to show you about our video editing and how to download and share a playlist so you can do it by yourself. For this, I'm gonna check here. Okay, something important is that we can create a playlist with every single video that we have on platform. We just need to create a new playlist if we want to do this. How to do it is very easy. We just need to click this button and add a new playlist. In this case, I'm gonna name it create a new one. And we just need to select the videos that we use. For example, in this case, we just need to click and swipe the video to the playlist that we want to use. Okay, so we have our video here. We can edit this video in our playlist. So we have some different options. We can save this episode again. We can change the borders of the video. We can add tags if we want, or we can add a picture. So for adding pictures, we have two different type of picture that we can add. We can add, for example, a static picture, or we can add a dynamic picture. The difference is that for the static one, the video is going to stop to show you the picture, and for the dynamic one, the video is going to keep going and show you the picture as well. So in this case, I'm going to draw a static, an air pass. So for this, we need to click and swipe the direction of the pass. So we can add. This one, we can, for example, highlight a song if we want. We just need to select the picture, click, and right click when we finish, and click save. So this is a dynamic picture that we can use, and let me show you how it seems. Okay. Then the video continues, and I can show you now our dynamic picture. For this, we can, for example, highlight a player. In this case, we want to highlight this one. Manually, we need to follow the player just a few frames. I think that's okay. Click OK, and this is how it seems. Here we have our static picture. Then the video keep going, and here we have our dynamic picture. So we have some different picture that we can add. Is just try to look around, and it's very easy to download all of this episode or to share it. So if we just wanna download, we just need to click this button. All the videos of this playlist are gonna be downloaded in our computer in an MP4 format. So if we just wanna share a playlist, we can click here, share playlist, and in this screen, we need to put the email that we want to send this playlist. We can add a title, we can add a comment, and select the contact select the contacts. If we have the email saved before, we can just select and don't write them here. So to share a video is not necessary, for example, to share it with a Instat account or someone who has access to our platform. You can just share them with anyone you want. And if we have an email address, we can send it. So it's very easy. We just need to click send, and everything is gonna be properly sent. Okay, so I think they're the most important tools about our platform. I don't know if any of you have any questions or concerns. We'll be glad to answer. Okay, if not, I think, Carla, I think that could be all, or?
I think so. If you have questions the following days, no worries. You can always shoot us an email, and we are going to be really glad to answer every question. So no worries. I will be sending this recording to Coach Morgan and Coach Tommy, and yeah, that will be it, I think.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
and good luck with the
Thank you.
matches. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.